Welcome to the new series, Hi, and welcome to the new series, Scrambled Introductions. This is where I go into Climax Scrambled, the newest Kamen Rider video game for the Nintendo Switch, and I play a specific rider and kind of give a little insight and introduce, in case you haven't ever, watched that Kamen Rider series before, give you a little insight into it while you see them use their powers. And if you already know the Kamen Rider, then it's just a look at their powers in Climax Scramble. Either way, it's a fun time. And the inaugural episode, we're going to start with a twofer, since their series is still going on, and honestly, we can't fully flesh them out. We're going to double them up. Kamen Rider Zeo and Kamen Rider Geiz, the current running Kamen Rider series at time of game release, I guess. I don't know. They're the flagship people for the game. We're going to go through both of them, the Future King of Time and the time-traveling miscreant. Alright, let's get to it.
Kamen Rider Climax Scrambled Zeo.
Hello, Foundation Pineapple, and welcome to the first episode of an ongoing series called Scrambled Introductions. Just then you heard me scrambling for the connector piece for the Joy-Cons to make them into a controller. I have no idea where I put it, so I'm just gonna hold them. So welcome, this is Climax Scramble for the Nintendo Switch. We just watched the intro there. I know, yes, I already did give it a try, thank you. So what we're gonna do is, show off different Kamen Riders using this game. To allow you to kind of see some of their moves and everything, and I'll talk about each, Kamen Rider in more detail, but for the first episode we're going to use the title characters, and we're going to knock them both out in the first episode, because I can't talk too much about them, because everything's a spoiler. And as you see, my Joy-Cons like to drift a little bit. Isn't that fun? I'm not touching anything. Great. That's not even the one that's usually doing it. Anyway, let's get started with Kamen Rider Zeo. This will be me. Regular. And then we'll do random pick for who we're facing off against. It'll be Kuga. Don't really matter. I'm going to put the computer on easy. Just because we're not really showing off the game itself. If you're interested in the game, you honest to God have to be a Kamen Rider fan. It's not great otherwise. Like, there's a lot for Kamen Rider fans to enjoy, to be able to play with these characters and stuff in a game, and if you have friends, there is the up to 4-player local multiplayer and everything. So if you have local friends that are into it, you can play, or you can use this to introduce friends to Kamen Rider, because It's, you know, a very simple game style. We'll do random stage. Way less than 7 lives. Let's do 2. Make sure I get to the final form. But we're gonna knock out Zio and Gates in the first episode. Again, it's because I don't want to give too many spoilers, and because Gates is not a super fleshed out character in the game. They just added, as we saw the little tip in the beginning, they just added a form for Zio that he revealed in the movie that came out a few weeks ago. So here we have Kamen Rider Zio. It's an anniversary series. He is the 20th Heisei Kamen Rider. And so his motif has him don a watch essentially on his face. His face actually says Rider. And his little logo on the top actually says Kamen, so his face is Kamen Rider. He does a lot with like letters, or I guess they would call them characters in Japan, to kind of spell things out. Let's see if we can get some forms. There's this double form that I was just talking about. And so as a legendary rider, he uses the former riders as his forms and upgrades and stuff throughout the show. I might not even get to scramble. I get the skill at least. His scrambles aren't even that impressive, but because he doesn't have like an upgrade form as of this type, as of this recording. Let's see if I can get off the skill. He's got that weapon, as you see there. The weapon itself, on it says sword or gun if you use it as a gun. Double armor, and then here, as we see me get knocked out, the Forze armor. It wasn't letting me do for a second. So there's the Forze armor. Kind of want him to hit me so I can get him a scramble off. There he goes. Thank you, sir. So he's a weirdo kid. He's turning 18 on the anniversary of the Heisei Riders, and there's my super form. And so he dreams of being king. See the letters. That's the note. Oh no, he's got 3 lives. Oh, that's right, because it's Kuga. Foolish me. Kuga gets an extra life. We'll talk about Kuga. But, so he puts the ride watches on, as you see on his belt there. To the left is a regular one, but if I... Excuse me, Kuga. If I pop a form, you see a second watch on that belt. And that's how he activates his powers. And so we're about halfway through the series as of recording. Not even. I think we're at episode 17 or 18. It's been a lot of, seeing returning actors, and some people feel that harms the writing, and a lot of people have faulted the series for it. I think it's fun. It's taking that same feeling that you get when Avengers first came out, but you get to do it every week, and it was a lot of fun. It was a little organized. In the beginning, it was 2 episodes per returning guy or guys. Do random. All right, cool. And there's the secondary Gates. He's from the future. and we'll check him out here. He also, doesn't have a lot of, as far as showing off upgrades and stuff. So I thought we could knock them both out in one episode. It seems to make sense. It makes sense to me, at least. So yeah, the series is a lot of fun. It's just now starting to arc out into its own storytelling. They're introducing riders from the future, so they're inventing entire Kamen Riders. And even though they're reusing, like, you can see them reusing parts from old suits and stuff, it's still really, like, they're really well done characters. Like the first one they've introduced, everybody loved so much, they're actually introducing his own spin-off. So yeah, this is Geiz, he's from the future. Same kind of deal though. We see him use the build watch from Kamen Rider Build. I thought I set him to easy. I guess the King of Time thinks he's too good for himself. I'll show you some moves. This is Defy's armor. And it'll do a cool thing. Oh god, that new power he has. Ooh, shot him with my arrow. Oh, I can do another arrow. Oh, so he's shooting. So his weapon is a axe and a bow and arrow. Knocked him out once. Shot him again. Oh god, the double armor. I got my scramble. Yeah, Kuga didn't take out a life on Zio. There we go. There's the sweet Fi's kick. Oh, he's gonna scramble to get out of it. Two can scramble at this game. Ya bitch. Oh, I'm gonna miss it because he's down. Shit. Oh well. Still hurting. He's out of scramble. Let's finish it off with a bow and arrow shot. Oh, I can't use it when I'm scrambled. Your attacks mean nothing to me! But yeah, so the series is a lot of fun. I don't want to get too deep into it, simply because it's currently running. But it's not a bad place to start out if you don't mind, like, spoilers. Because we do go through, like, entire past seasons of Kamen Rider, and it explains shit that sometimes wasn't even explained in their own series. But yeah, so that's Zio and Geiz from Kamen Rider Zio. In the next episodes, we will go through other Kamen Riders. Each episode will only be one Kamen Rider at a time. We'll probably up the lives a little bit, so we get a little more time, get to see the different things that they do, because each other rider is a lot more detailed because there's more to them. Zio and Geiz are still starting out, so we'll see that. So it's been fun. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. You get new content every week, guaranteed. And then hopefully adding more and more as we continue on. Enjoy.